Guys, I want to share the realities of a football career. Have you ever woken up and you couldn't bend your knee? There was a time when I had a football match in the evening. It was a dark, cold, and wet kind of night. And sadly, looking back, I went into the match with a half-healed groin that I was playing through. And you'll see further in this video how I paid the price for doing that and learned my lesson the hard way. And going into that game, I never really felt right in the warm-up and as the game started. A few plays in, I went down with a non-contact knee injury. There was a pop, I heard it. I didn't want to hear it, but I heard it. And I sat the rest of the game on the sideline with a big bag of ice on my knee. Then I took a shower in the locker room with the big bag of ice on my knee. I stood in that shower for what felt like an hour, not ready to face what I knew deep down to be a serious injury. When I came out of the shower, I realized everyone had left, all my teammates and coaches. And to make it better, my knee had swelled up to, a very big amount, and I really couldn't put any weight on it. I couldn't walk at all. And it was late at night, and I found myself crawling out of the stadium to my car, utterly shocked to the severity of the whole situation. And as I feared, it turned out that I had torn my ACL and my meniscus. Now, of course, there are several factors that we can discuss, but it's important we mention how often footballers are tempted to play through minor injuries purely because of their love for the game. I get it. I've been there 1,000 times. I've played games where walking up to the warm-up or to the locker room, I was like, should I play in this game? I don't know. But the hormones, the stress, the adrenaline pushes you through. But that tactic doesn't work for long. And in this instance, you can understand how the body might compensate with more movement in the knee with the groin above it underperforming. The human body is of immaculate design, and for all of our modern science, we barely understand how it truly works. And the best method that I've found so far is to work with the natural tendencies of the human body instead of trying to outsmart it with modern science, we can say. And this lines up perfectly with the obvious phenomenon of natural talent being the most valuable thing in the sports world. So why do I say that? Because obviously the players that are worth the most money, that clubs spend the most money on, are what we call natural talents. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Vinicius, Endrick, Bellingham, all these guys. They are talents. They are what the mainstream calls freaks of nature. And in that phrase, it's very funny because yes, they are of nature. They are naturally talented. They are the cream of the crop of what nature can produce. So in this video, I want you to understand that, yeah, injuries suck. It's a reality of the game of football. And by that, I'm not saying that ACL injuries are bad luck. They're not. They are the result of a series of dysfunctions breaking down, leading to the most catastrophic injury that athletes in this world can experience. And then you're out for 9 months at least doing surgery that's going to have lifelong effects. So please remember, listen to your body. It's smart. It wants what's best for you. It really does. Trust me. And if you disrespect its design, it will bite you in the ass. So for any footballer that's facing an ACL tear, or you've had an ACL tear in the past and you want to make sure that you don't re-tear it, if you're a footballer that wants to prevent injury, get into my group, the Total Footballer. We'll assess your body, we'll look at your biomechanics, and we'll make you a 9-month program to overhaul, upgrade, and transform you into an elite football player. All the best, and hit that link down in the description for our assessment link.